Working Connections allows a real top quality deep dive into instruction development. It is not a conference. We are an institute, and that allows people to take a track and focus for 1 week. And at the end of that week, the intent is to be prepared to do some significant upgrades to current existing classes, but also be able to teach a new class.
Through Working Connections, it's helped me to make connections with other people that are implementing those kind of programs, and the resources they provide saved us probably years of having to create some of this material ourselves.
My main avenue of professional development is through Working Connections. Networked with a fellow who was working for Texas Instruments right here in the Dallas area, and he's the one that taught Unix. We were teaching Unix at the time. I went back, told the faculty director, I think I'd like to teach Unix. And at the time, an adjunct was teaching it. And he just thought that was a fine idea. So it was very applicable timing to learn and then use. And to this day, 10 years later, I'm still using the basics of that course to explain to students the operating system of Unix.
Everything that I learn here allows me to blend it into what I'm currently teaching. So it's just an incredible vehicle to be able to stay current with the technology in an easy way, because otherwise you're having to pay more for the training, or you're having to read on your own. And if you read on your own, you certainly miss the networking that's involved with the other faculty members and the folks that are actually teaching the classes.
I learned about Working Connections through my school, Seminole State College. We're a mentored college, and I also learned about it through the National Science Foundation. This is my first year at Working Connections. Right now I'm in the VMware, the virtualization track. We are going to use that information for courses that we've already defined and put forward to our curriculum committee.
At Duncanville ISD, for the last 17 years for me, we've been required every summer to spend a week in professional development. And normally that means we get sent to a teacher conference. Well, with recent budget cuts, they informed us that we would have to forego professional development of that sort, except for maybe once every 2 or 3 years. So originally I had planned on doing some job shadowing this summer, but when I got the email about Working Connections and saw that it was something that I really wanted to learn how to do anyway, I went ahead and applied, and was very happy to be accepted.
Working Connections has affected our students because we are more up to date with the new trends. So the students benefit because they have a better chance of getting the newer jobs, because they're getting the experiences of the new areas that we can offer.
This is my second time here. I absolutely love coming to this training. You get to be with your colleagues who actually know this material, and you can actually share information, which I think is very, very important. We all have a lot of knowledge in our own little area, and this is a great time to unify, come together, and share that knowledge.
It's different from the other formation we have, because most of the time it's teachers teaching to teachers, and so 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. But here it's more like business formation. Like Citrix is a real business formation. It's a 3 weeks formation, about $13,000. It's the same with the EMC, it's the same with the vSphere. So it's real formation, so you can use it right away when you're going back to your school.
This was the 10th Working Connections that was offered. This is my 8th year as academic dean. The first 2 years I was on faculty, and I attended Working Connections as a faculty member, and I learned a lot of valuable information. I was able to also make that training available to a lot of my other faculty in areas in web design and for other online teaching and computer science and so forth. So it not only helped the disciplines that are directly affected by the grant, but it also helped many of the faculty that are in related areas.
Some of the things that we've done to enhance our program, we have integrated different parts of the Working Connections tracks into our certificate and associate's degree program offerings, for us the networking, the security, and the digital home technology integration.
The classes were not only lecture but hands-on. Got to play with the equipment and was able to make the errors without having the repercussions of bringing down a client or a huge company.